all the individual parts of the laptop. It's having the LCD display.
USB ports.
We will take mostly of the important, like it is a plastic case.
Hard drive, battery.
Yeah. Even charger also be there. There, battery, and hard drive. Then we can have memory.
Keyboard.
Yeah, keyboard. And this, we also have the mouse. We can have mouse, wire mouse. Is also having the speaker. Monitor.
மானிட்டர் முன்னாடி எழுதிட்டோம் நினைக்கிறேன். இல்லையா? ஓகே ஓகே.
LCD display.
Okay. So what we can write is that okay. Then even the label will also be the label, like
Logo.
label is indicating the information, like if in case of any informations like service or the nowadays whether it is having the Microsoft version or it is having um, the the usage, some applications wherein they give the display the details of the company, like if
Camera.
Processor details.
pardon?
Processor details and so on. So graphics card details like that.
Yeah.
Like Intel Core i7, i5.
Yeah. Intel, yeah, exactly. Even these details can be included.
Camera also. Camera.
Exactly. So if we have missed something, we can still look into it.
Yeah, only take hardware part of it. Software we need to consider.
Software is like not means no, like even like the super example, there will be some integrated chips inside. Even that also needs to be a part of the study, because company like normally what we do is that we go for each and every individual parts of the product. So even the software or the like the integrated chips or microprocessor, whatever we are going to use, even that will also be a part of this. So this is, instead of looking at the complete product, so now what I'm going to do is that I'm breaking down into the individual parts. So this will help to focus on all the parts where we can create a function for individual parts what is the individual function of the display, what is the function of ports, plastic. So this will help to enlarge our number of functions, and we can put that those functions in the fast diagram, and we can eliminate it if in case if the resource is not required for the particular function, and accordingly we can go for new ideas, creating the new ideas so that the resource can be reduced or eliminated. So you can also see the mouse which is having wire, whether that wire mouse is required or not. Like without even you nowadays having the automatic mouse where um, you don't need to have the wire, and nowadays even the mouse itself is not required uh, sometimes, like as you have the touchpad. So these ideas you will get it uh, if we can try to eliminate, or we can try to club the functions also. The function of this and this might be slightly same. So you cannot this function or fast diagram will also help to club the functions or club the ideas, and we can also create accordingly we can create more ideas, or we can also evaluate the ideas based on the functions. So now the first step is that we need to, as we do not have the cost details or the cost information, what we need to do is that we need to go for a verb and noun combination for the individual parts, individual subparts. We can create a number of whatever. There is no rule that you need to have only 5 functions, 3 functions, but as much as functions we need to create, for which you need to involve the team members. So here we start with the monitor or LCD display.
Display image, the basic function.
Yeah. LCD display. So it's having the random function, like we create the functions randomly.
Okay.
The function of it is having these different functions. So the, and also we need to categorize the functions, whether it's basic or even we need to categorize on higher level, like higher order function, lower order function, etc. To display image. Okay. So for what are the other functions of a monitor?
Control resolution.
Pardon?
Control resolution.
Control is a verb.
Resolution and measurable noun.
Okay.
In terms of pixel.
Okay. Controlling resolution or controlling features. Features can also be. Okay, we can write control resolutions. And again, resolutions indicates lot of things like brightness, lot of
yeah, everything covered in that.
Yeah. So instead of resolutions, can you put feature? Which one will be the?
Yeah, control brightness, control contrast, control color. So we can divide that.
So even that resolution is part of all the features, right?
Yeah, some other also contribute to that.
Okay. Control.
Size.
Yeah.
Size is a measurable noun. So verb is
size.
Display size.
Display image we have put, and then the display like, and again, no, this is for like the function for which we are not going to spend the additional feature for that. We normally look at the functions alone, and the size.
Mr. Display image comes by producing light.
exactly. And yeah, it also generate even it generate light, and even the heat also getting developed here.
Yes.
Unwanted function work.
Yeah, and again the heat is because of the light, so we
Yeah.
can put generate light. And
Generate
nothing wrong in writing even generate the heating, also dissipating the heat, because at the start of the thing we do not know whether generating or dissipating the heat is a wanted unwanted function. But when you're going for a fast diagram, or when you're analyzing the function in with the help of the cross functional team, then we can understand generating heat is a unwanted function for which the customer or the company is not going to spend money. But since we know because of generating light it is getting heat, uh, since we know that dissipating heat or generating heat is unwanted function, we no need to include here. But if we do not know, we can. It is nothing wrong in writing here. And again, all these are developed with a cross-function team, and there is nothing wrong. Whatever the diagram what we are going to create, there is nobody can say our drawing or fast diagram is wrong, because it is up to the company that they can have that they can follow the one methods, but they have to follow the methodologies, like the step-by-step approach, and then they need to mention, they need to look for the how and why analysis, and also the when analysis.
It is also by producing light, by displaying image, it is giving information.
Yeah, it provide the information.
That may be a higher order function.
Exactly. Or communicate message. It is also communicating the message. It can be the higher order function. You can put a higher order function. Playing image can be the basic function, or this can be the secondary.
And in some of the laptops, even the screen itself is touch screen.
Yes. So even the laptop is also having the multi-purpose. Either it can be either it's just a touch screen, or it can be even the multiple options also there. In it. I've seen some of the options where the laptop is can be also folded, and even you can display like it's like just like a mobile you can operate.
Pamphlet.
Could
Tablet.
also it's you can also mention that ensure safety, because that is also one of the function. Am I right? Because uh, or ensure warranty. The company have to give some warranty. Provide. Am I right?
Uh,
Because here nothing right or wrong. We have to list down maximum number of possible functions.
yes, since it's a glass item, we need to ensure
Then
safe.
we can eliminate, like if in case the company is not going to spend money for safety of the product, then we can eliminate it.
And through monitor only, through
Okay.
display, come to know whether we are giving right information or whether it is providing right information, something like that. Suppose
Yeah.
when we are giving command,
Okay.
through only we come to know.
For that only we are providing verbal noun provide information.
Provide information is it is giving us.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, we are also interacting by giving some command to it.
Yeah. Respond. It should respond
But
basically.
that is not the function of the display.
No, but it should also respond. Provide response. Like whatever we are typing. Like if you're typing the letters. Yeah. If you're typing the letters, like like I'm typing something. So it should respond to the user.
So it is
So
both as input and output.
yeah.
Okay, if it is a touch display.
Whatever it is, even if you are typing Gopal, it is showing you whether Gopal. So whether you have given right input or not, the confirmation comes through screen only, no?
Yeah, right.
Confirm input.
Can you repeat, sir?
Confirm input.
Confirm.
Confirm input. Whatever input we are giving, the screen only gives us confirmation whether we have given right input or not. Otherwise, it shows the message the password is wrong, this is wrong.
It will comes under provide information, sir.
Yeah, provide confirm.
Provide response, provide information, both.
No, but we are getting the information, or we are providing the information, or
Some information we can ensure that.
instead of provide, we can put communicate message.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
That is how we can communicate message.
Output also, and it is accepting input also. That's what.
Yeah. So it is like input, output, and also it is also used for processing. Input process. Also output we are getting it. So what is the correct verb we can use?
Communicate message, is it a common statement? Because we are seeing picture also in that, we are seeing videos in that. So is that message is the common word, or we need to write something else?
It is communicating as like it either provide or communicate. Both are good options. Like as we have different verb and noun combinations, we can select. I'll just open some of the verb and noun combinations.
Suppose the battery level is low. It is being communicated by the screen only. So communicate message. Hello.
Just for a minute. Just opening the verb and noun combination so that it will be easy. I will be sending you the email now, having the verb and noun combinations. So you can use this for your own products or process or project. I will send you in 2 minutes time now.
Please send us the break-even point calculation on that.
I have sent it to you. You can check your word email.
Okay.
It was sent at 10:40 in the morning. It consists of 4 files: formula, LCC, annualized method, break-even point, and final material presentation and annualized material. 4 PDF files.
I didn't receive that email. The mail which you sent by 10:45.
Only my email ID is there, sir. In that.
Okay, I will send it now. I will forward it to you now.
Okay.
also forward it if you want.
Yeah, that is best.
Your email ID, Sanjay?
Sir, it's ssprasad.india. You can get it from the other emails which Arjun sent to us, sir.
ssprasad.
.india @gmail.com.
I have sent.
Okay, sir.
Just now I send you the verb and noun combination. You can use that for our creation. Then
Yeah, received.
Sir, I received your mail. Yeah, I received both mails.
This is common, no, sir?
yes, sir. You can use the combination of all this one. Like you can use based on the individual requirements. Like we can use the opt meaning, opt verb, what we can use here.
So now we have to go to that
Excel sheet, yeah.
for the laptop.
So we have different verb and noun combination. We need to use the active verb and measurable noun. We have to include other secondary functions. It's used for it's also it needs to respond basically. It can be either input or output or process. During that time, it needs to respond.
All right. Then
It should provide our input. Also control access. It should generate process. It also otherwise we can put even generate can also be a verb. In case it is a verb, then we can use even create. Create is also a good one. Create it will create it will create input.
For process, we can put support process.
Exactly. Output process. Yes.
So it is not neither generating the process or something like that. It is a medium through which the process is getting executed.
Okay. And here,
Support process, sir. Create process.
okay. Support process, yeah. Okay.
Enable input or accept input.
Sense input.
Confirm input.
Accept input, yeah.
Confirm input.
Okay.
Accept input.
It should generate output, like generate input or generate pressure, generate torque. Yesterday, I've seen a lot of examples. It should generate output based on
Okay.
accepting the input and supporting the process. It will give us the output,
Yes.
or it provide output is also good.
Okay. The output may be generated by the memory on the other devices.
But
Internal devices.
normally we need to avoid the like provide, because there is no real action. So avoid this. That is the guideline. Even allow is not a good option. So we need to avoid the provide and allow. Maybe generate will be a good option. I feel. But whatever, if you have any other points, you can also look into it. Because we have seen a lot of examples: generate pressure, generate motion. So considering that, we can give the example as generate output.
Accept is the function of software, sir.
Pardon?
Accept input is the function of software.
Okay.
So, in my opinion, it can be either display input or
Yeah, it will display exactly. You're right.
acceptance is by the software.
Yeah. Okay.
In that
So
case, you
display
consider like that the
here what we can do is that
the
display input and display image is almost having
same.
similar. So one can either display input or display image can be the unwanted function. So this is how this will help actually. So while we create the company no need to invest separate resource for this particular function or for this particular function. So they can club and they can put it in a single function. But it's nothing wrong in writing the random function, because the random function we need to generate a lot of functions here. Then we can shortlist in the first diagram based on the applicability of the particular
And
function.
one more wild thinking, sir.
Yeah.
That the top cover of the laptop is monitor, so it protects the laptop also.
Yeah, that was ensuring safety.
Because the top cover of the laptop is the monitor.
Exactly. And again,
but here we only the display, not the cover. Because here we only consider the display, not the cover.
even the display should also protect. So safety is also one of the things. Again, see this LCD display or the monitor should align to the plastic cap. We have also a plastic cap. I can give you the example of that. See, this is the LCD display. It is connected to the plastic case. So it should maintain position or maintain. It should be aligned properly to the plastic case. This is where interface comes here.
Enable reading, enable viewing.
That's where we have put communicate message.
Enable viewing, because the angle of the monitor, it will not, it may come to the hinges of that monitor, no?
Exactly.
Right, okay. The
And it
position
should also connect the components. It will connect to the nearby location called. Sir, is it possible to mute one second?
in that case, we need to say accept power also.
Pardon?
Accept power.
Accept power. It will generate power. Or
Generation of power will be by battery. So
but again, here we generating light. So that is again the same meaning.
Generating the light through accepting the power.
How you are going to generate light? You are going to generate light by the power.
By accepting power. Accept power.
But that power is coming from other source.
But it is accepting.
Yes.
No, not generate.
It's accept.
Yeah. But accept is a verb.
Yeah, accept is a verb.
Or transfer power. By transferring power, you are generating light.
Transferring power is that socket which is attached to the monitor.
Yeah, even the battery.
A battery is generating power transmitted through that cable and that socket that is connected to the monitor. From that point, it accepts power.
Yes, but normally the company is not. The company will not spend money for accepting power. But anyway, so since it's a random function, we put it. But in fast diagram, what I feel sometimes we can eliminate because we cannot put all the functions in the fast diagram. We need to put only whatever is required in that particular.
And behind monitors, there will be so many other components. No? It is giving accommodation for those other components also.
Can you repeat, sir?
Behind the monitors, there will be other components which enables the monitor to work. So it also gives accommodation to those components and parts.
And it comes under connect
components.
Yes.
Because the monitor functions based upon that LCDs, whatever it is, capacitors or electrical electronic components. Is it not providing accommodation for those components and parts? Will it be the function of it?
Yeah, it is also acting as a support. Provide support. No, provide we should avoid. It is also creating support. Hardware and software support. Mostly it's hardware support basically. So instead of hardware, we can put the
Support components. Support component.
What is verb?
What is the verb? Component is a noun.
but here the company is not going to spend money for the supporting components because it is there is no restriction.
Okay.
What I feel is that there will not be any restrictions, or the company will not spend extra resource to support that they will spend extra money to support the components. But anyway, this is also a part of the function. Or you can also put support rate because it's okay. Support components is a good one. Yeah. We should also use. We should avoid verb ing also. We should not use ing here. Or yes. Normally we should avoid yes also.
Okay. Shall we go for next?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
can
go.
go.
So we can collect the next one as USB ports.
USB port. Provide access. Provide access.
Guide.
So we should avoid provided. Uh, so it is giving us access.
Enable
Guide.
access. Yes. Enable access.
Yeah.
Guide paths.
Pardon? Guide.
Aid fitment. Hello.
Yes.
Guide paths or something.
Hello.
Resist heat.
You are telling something related to guide something.
Guide paths. Interfering paths. So guide paths.
It is like
Resist.
basically it is connecting component again here. Can I put the same thing here? Because the port connects from one to another.
Connect components. Resist heat.
Resist, withstand heat, or can you put withstand?
Yeah. Both the same. Then
Withstand the temperature. Or
withstand impact.
no.
Heat and another is impact.
No,
Later we
withstand,
can do the unknown unwanted functions.
withstand heat or temperature.
Heat, yeah, both are same. Heat is also measurable noun.
Okay.
Then withstand impact.
Normally this
Or
be
force. Withstand impact or force. Because when you plugging in the socket, it should withstand some force.
So these USB ports are used to connect to the printers or to the. It can be used to even to the scanners. It can be even used for the MP3 players for downloading or even playing some songs. Even you can use it for
Withstand some force.
even for like projecting your laptop to the projector.
Yes.
So this is used for multi-purpose. So instead of telling connecting the component, it's not a component. So it is used for multi-purpose. So the correct word what we can use instead of a component. Connecting component is like within the laptop. like
Okay.
joining the component within the particular product, but it is also ensuring the other aspects also, like it is going to connect to the printer. In You can use the correct opt word which we can think of it.
Gadgets can be used, connect gadgets.
Exactly. It's also a measurable noun and gadgets.
Gadgets or parts.
Pardon?
Parts. PARTS. Both the same. Everything same.
And sir, like Poke-OK,
Okay.
the Poke-OK concept is installed in the port. You cannot put in a different angle. What is it called? The pen drive or whatever it is cannot be put in a different direction. It will accept in only one direction.
Exactly. So USB port also will have the same thing.
That is what I'm saying. That is also function of the USB port, no? So it prevents mistake, something like that.
Enable access, like it is easy for the user to use it. So it should be easy again, like to avoid putting in the wrong directions.
Because
So
when we teach Poke-OK, we give this example only.
okay.
Because it will not accept the pen drive in a different direction. It will accept in one direction only.
Okay. So what we can do is that we can inform the customer. We can inform the customer how to use the USB ports. So that should also be the function, so that they will use it properly. And even this even we need to inform the customer how to use uh, the other some of the aspects also. So inform customer is also a function. Normally the company no need to inform anything, but still it can be a function.
So then once something is connected, it also reads that. So read information, derive information.
But USB is like it is just connecting, and it is helping for it is used for helping good output, like in form of printer or the scanner. We get the output. Uh, so so it is in a form of it will be in the form of something like we are getting the output also with the help of this USB.
So in USB port,
Okay.
there is a chip there. So when the pen drive's chip goes and aligns there, then the communication starts. The reading starts.
Okay.
So that chip is part of USB only.
Okay. So the correct word, how we can give?
Enable decoding.
Enable?
Decoding and means it
It is enabled and also disabled. Like once if the USB are removed, then it's also disabled. Enable.
transfer information. Hello?
Transform input. Can you put the transfer input?
Transfer input. What do you say, Sandil?
Yeah.
Sandil?
Sorry, sir. The input is not a measurable noun. Input is not a measurable noun.
Transfer information.
Again, it's not an so
Transfer
we need
message.
to-
Message.
No,
Message can be of anything.
not be a function of any array.
A message is a measurable noun.
So it actually connects the USB port and the pen drive port,
Okay.
pen drive reader.
Mm-hmm.
To that only the information passes.
Okay.
So enable access. Enable access. First one we have written enable access. So one is with respect to hardware part of it. One is with respect to software part of it.
Okay.
So how to write that?
So hardware is like enable access.
Through once it is done, it transfers message. See, transfers means it's both the way. It gives input also, but at the same from laptop the input can come to pen drive also. It's both the ways.
Okay.
In the above, I think instead of inform customer, can not be inform user?
Better.
Yeah, even that is also good. No, but the user is nothing but a customer. Like normally, just with the company point of view, we give it as a customer. Because
Okay.
for them, the customer is the one. Even user is also a good one.
And it also connects, sir. Connect component.
Yeah, that's what it is connecting
Connect
to the
gadgets.
gadgets.
Inside, it is connecting gadgets with respect to the external part of it. It is connecting inside also, no?
Yeah, so you can put that as also a function. And again, for connecting that, the company is not going to pay extra money. So, but we can still consider this. I can put in some of some different color, so the company is not going to repeat or not going to spend extra money specifically for connecting it. So even here, the company is not going to spend extra money.
Then what is the basic function for this USB port?
Is to connect the gadgets. Even but for connecting gadgets, the company is going to spend money, and out of this two, we can put one. Like connecting gadgets is one of the basic functions.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is that why I highlighted in the green is that uh, we can avoid, or the company is not going to spend money extra for this.
Okay.
Because even when the company is manufacturing the display, LCD display, the other components which is lying at the back will be there always, and for which the company is not paying or not spending money, but they are spending money to ensure the functions or other functions like displaying it, processing it, getting the output. For that, they are spending the money, but not for the individual, not for individual activity also. Even though this is a function, this is a part of the activity where uh, during assembly or disassembly, they will either add or they will remove the other components from the while they're doing assembly. Okay.
Let us go to the next, sir.
Yes, sir. we have the plastic case. So again, here also we need to connect the component, which is the secondary function.
Withstand heat.
Support display.
So it will also enhance aesthetics. So it's having the plastic, which also it's also enhanced as aesthetics.
Okay.
Can also be
Appearance. Enhance appearance.
enhanced aesthetic or appearance. Okay.
It also is in handling it,
Handling.
handling, carrying it.
Also meet specification once more, because the dimensions are the meet. It should also meet the specification whatever had been specified. Even the display also should need to meet the specification. So it's not only the casing, but also even here also the display should also meet the specification, because higher the specification or lower the specification, it will stable them. And again, even the USB ports also should meet the specification. If they are over designing it, under designing it, then the connection may not be proper.
The spec may be common point for everything, sir.
Exactly.
Plastic case. Enable carrying.
Enable can we put it maintain integrity, like it should maintain location, like it's when you're closing the laptop, the upper case and the lower case where the plastic casing comes, it should open and it should lock properly with respect to your the bottom casing. So while you're folding or unfolding it, especially when you're folding it, when you're closing it, uh, the portion of the plastic case should be aligned with the bottom. So it should also maintain position. Uh, the maintained position is possible when you're meeting the specification. But even though it's a function, the company is no need to invest extra money if they're meeting the specification.
And
Alignment, like even alignment is also can be a part of this, but the correct word can be maintained position. Yeah, is there any other thing you feel? Even providing the safety is also a part of this, because the plastic one, it should also withstand the temperature.
protect
Yes,
laptop.
it is. Yeah, it should withstand temperature, heat. It should. Sir,
Protection.
can you repeat, sir?
Protection.
Yeah. Protection. Yeah. Like even you can put instead of protection, you can put. Can you ensure safety?
Okay.
Yes, all sometimes this can be a project objective, or even you can put this in all-time function.
Accommodate components.
Exactly, accommodate components. That is what we put as connect the components, or yeah, connect the components can also be a part of the accommodate component, but almost giving same meaning. Yeah.
Easy handling.
Yeah, this plastic cap which is there. Is because we need to handle the complete laptop. We need to look at when you're looking at the laptop, we put the like
Provide the shape.
shape. That's what if it is meeting the specification, then the size, shape, everything will be there, and even the aesthetics or appearance also can be a part of that, which is already covered.
And the touchpad is enabled through plastic cover, no, sir?
Touchpad.
Because touchpad is not separate. It is aligned with the laptop.
Touchpad is here.
So cover mean, what do you mean by cover? It is only outside or
No,
it
it
is
is a plastic case. Plastic case is this. This is the plastic case. It's only the outer boundary.
No, what about this area then? This is also plastic case.
Once and I'm giving you the remote control. Yeah, you can share it, sir.
No, what I am saying.
Okay. Sir, I given you control.
This area where the keyboard is there, that is also plastic cover only.
The base.
Okay. Okay. That is also a case. You are right. Exactly. But here the name, what we have here is the plastic case only for this. But this may be the material, different material.
No, what I am saying.
It need not be a plastic casing, but different laptop will have different material like aluminum.
So what I'm saying, instead of saying plastic case,
Okay.
you can monitor case or display case.
Display case, yes. Even you can take that also into consideration. But now what we are looking at it is the individual part. So maybe we can have the name here individually. Individually, we can have as a bottom case, something like that. Instead of complete monitor case, so we can have here as a plastic case or bottom case. Here we can have this as a plastic case.
Upper case, something like that.
Yeah, that like yeah, yes, you are right. Even when you're taking the upper case, even the LCD will be a part of the upper case. But you can use this as a bottom case, in which even other parts also will be a part of that. But bottom case will be the good one. So next, what you have to do is that
I think with this we can create the fast, sir, because it is already 3:30 now.
yes, sir, we can complete it, sir. Just we can just go another some few more. Maybe you can take the charger. At least the important thing you can take charger, battery.
Right.
Which are required. Maybe we can take the keyboard.
4:15 I have called.
Oh, okay, sure, sir. We can take another 2, 3 examples. Then we can complete, sir. Take the example of a keyboard. So keyboard, we need to see what is the main objective. Hello.
Keyboard is enable input.
It gives access for input.
Access for input means again access itself is a measurable noun, na?
Yeah, create access. Okay.
So
Enable access.
access or enable input, something like that.
Okay.
Can you please display the Excel sheet? It's showing us the browser. Okay. Now okay.
Senthil, are you there in the Delphi TVS earlier?
எழுதி
Delphi TVS இருந்தீங்களா?
இல்லை இல்லைங்க, அங்கே ஒர்க் இல்லை. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஃபெரோமேட்டிக் மிலக்ட்ரானில் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்தேன். மேனுஃபேக்சர்ஸ் ஆஃப் இன்ஜெக்ஷன் மோல்டிங் மிஷின்ஸ்.
குரல் பார்த்தா கேட்ட குரல் மாதிரி.
So what can be the other functions, sir? Like with respect to keyboard, like it will enable input and
சப்போர்ட் லோட்.
okay, the support code, yeah. And even the letters are printed.
Withstand impact.
You should withstand. Yeah, impact is nothing but a load.
Load
So
both are
withstand load or withstand
I'm just saying the
support weight. Support weight. Yes, sir.
Impact instead of weight.
Because weight, why I'm telling here is that we have uppercase and also lower case in which the keyboard is there. When we are folding it, it is supporting, or when both are in touch, either the display, LCD display, and also the keyboard, both are supporting weight each other. Even the LCD display should also support weight. So instead of impact, what I feel, the weight is quite good opt word, I feel. But it's not only the support weight, even
weight, load, force, one and are same.
Yeah, it's almost same meaning. Even the impact is also having the same meaning, I feel.
And every key is having a different function. So
yeah. So and again, it will also display the names like A, B, C, D. So the keyboard here, the company should also ensure that they're providing a name to the individual keys, like the caps lock or numbers, numericals, shift, alt, delete, etc. So it should also enable the user to ensure that they are operating it in a correct names and letters. What can be the correct verb and noun combination for that? Yes, it's having different letters. Where the labels are there, like labels in the sense the letters indicating the alphabets, numericals, special characters.
Provide motion. When we typing, it should go down.
Yeah. So it is like moving up and down. It is generating the movement or generate motion.
Allow motion or provide motion, something.
Yeah, it is generating the movement. And I am applying force because the person applying force in his hand to the laptop mouse, when it is applying force, it is transferring force. First the force gets transferred, then it is generating the movement, then it is enabling the input.
Yes.
And also you need to ensure that the keys are manufactured such a way, the keyboard buttons are manufactured such a way it should sit properly in the particular location. Like the tolerance or the gap should not be too high or less. So it should be the tolerance or it should ensure the location should be proper. So
position paths.
No, that is the spec, na?
Yeah, it should meet the specification. Not only to meet the specification, but it should also ensure that the alignment or position, maintained position should also be there.
And the keyboard, whatever you are mentioning, is complete the inner portion of the lower case, or you are only talking about the keys?
Only the keys, keys. It's also having.
Otherwise, it also provides the space for sticking the sticker.
Maybe we can put this as a bottom case instead of keyboard.
bottom inner case.
Bottom?
Oh. Bottom inner only the keyboard is there.
Yeah, inner, yeah. But what I feel is that bottom case completely we can consider as one, and we can create, we can go for a fast diagram after this. So we can go with some charger and also some one more battery. With that we can create a fast diagram. Remaining area will be a part of inside, even the, like you can put hard drive also inside the bottom case. Means we can consider this as a complete bottom case in which hard drive will be there, and also even the battery can also be a part of the bottom case. The memory can be a part of the bottom case. DVD can also be a part of the bottom case. Even the speaker
Touch
speaker can
screen
be
part
speaker
of
can be
that.
here. Even the camera will be there as a part of the plastic case, because the camera is located
Center top of the inner
plastic
side of
case here. So here even in plastic case we can enable the camera. The basic function why we need to have the camera is create to capture moment. Is that can be a good option, capture moment.
no.
That because the camera is there in the top of sorry, as a part of the plastic case. You can see.
Plastic case is giving only access to the fitment of camera.
Okay.
So connect component will
So
cover
plastic
that.
case along with camera.
This is the function of the camera to capture moment. Only
Exactly.
plastic case provides access for fitment.
Okay, so plastic case and the camera is separate. Exactly.
Separate.
Right.
Separate. Yeah.
Capture moment you can delete it.
Okay.
We can put this as a complete bottom case where
Battery, everything will come under it.
USB also will come here.
uh, maybe we can have bottom up inner case something, or again we can have the other functions. Battery can be one of the functions. Some parts we can take.
But it is a completely molded one, sir.
Battery. So, but sir, when you're doing the tear down, we also take the battery, because the company is spending money for battery. Even for
So
this
need to
also,
separate that.
yeah. Even the company is paying money for this, spending money for this, and hard drive also they're spending money. So we need to look at that both at macro level and also in micro level. Both we need to look at. What I will put, let this be like keyboard itself. Then now we can go with the other parts like battery. We can go battery and we can complete with charger. Battery, charger. Because mouse is nowadays not required. Maybe it's not coming under part of a laptop unless it is really required by the customer. So what I feel is that we can take two more function and we can go for a fast diagram. Two more parts, like can we take battery and one more, like can it be the DVD? Can we take this one, or can we take some hard drive something?
DVD, it's okay.
DVD, okay. So
DVD, CD reader will be almost like that USB.
yes, it should enable access. It should connect gadgets. It should also inform the customer exactly. It will transfer the message. It will also connect the components. But there is no heat or something getting developed here.
It develops, sir.
In DVD, reader, whether the heat is because of the continuous or
Friction, there is a heat. There will be a heat.
okay.
But in DVD CD reader,
Okay.
it also rotates.
Yes, it also rotates exactly. So enable
Like,
rotation.
so unlike USB port, here the one more function is it also rotates.
So it rotates the basic function.
Hmm.
Enable rotation. But why we need to have the reader, CD or DVD reader? The basic function is not to rotate, but to get the information.
Read data.
Again, by reading data, it is giving the information.
Read data is basic function.
And it also comes out and goes in. Unlike
Uh,
USB port, it is in a permanent position. But this fellow comes out. This tray comes out and goes in.
okay.
So how
Sliding
can
in and out.
it is also enable access? But there is a movement there.
So what we can do is that enable movement will be good rather than access here. Here
Because
enable movement is the outward rather than access.
for accept,
Yeah, even access also happening here. Enable movement and also enable access. Both are separate here. Enable movement and even it also enabling the access.
and it protects the CD also.
To ensure safety, to protect component protect. Maybe the ensuring the safety is also one of the things that we can put. Go for the last one, which is nothing but the function of battery. We can go battery or charger. We can go to battery. Even the charge is also good, but when you're taking the laptop charges apart again, we will take only the battery.
Built-in battery.
Concept.
Built-in battery.
So the function, what the battery that do is that
Store energy.
exactly. That is the basic function.
Withstand heat.
Transfer energy.
Yeah, it is also transferring energy exactly.
Transfer energy.
Resistance heat.
It also accepts energy, no, sir, when you are charging.
Battery gets charged. Normally, but the company is not spending money for accepting energy. Normally, they store energy and also they transfer energy. But even though it's also a part of that, but it becomes not a function.
But unless otherwise it accepts the energy, how it will store?
Company is spending money for storing the energy.
Okay. Mm,
And it should also ensure the warranty, because the warranty is also very important here. The company provides the warranty to the battery or the complete product. Ensure warranty,
safety.
and even the safety also is part of that.
Safety, ensure safety.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, can we go for a fast diagram?
Yes, we can.
Battery also has the label pasted over it, no? It also have all the information.
Yeah, it will also inform customer or user. And it should also meet the specification, and also it should also assembled properly to the uh, mating components.
Those
Basically,
are
it is
project
also,
objectives, right?
yeah, all this can be a project objective: meeting the specification, maintaining the position, or maintaining the integrity. All this can be a part of the BD project objective.
Okay.
Even touchpad will be a part of this speaker. It's like overall like it's not going to get affected because of the speaker. What we can do, memory, hard drive can be a part of. Is it sufficient, sir? Like still we need to look into some other parts also.
No, let us build the faster.
Yeah. So maybe we can create a fast diagram here only, or we can
Do you have any template or fast?
fast. There is no template, like whatever you need to create, but I'll just see if in case if I can able to track the word document something. I will try to send to you.
Okay.
But normally, like we need to go with the structure. Like we need to start with the basic function, and we need to create the how and why analysis. Accordingly, we need to go for it.
Okay.
So here we need to have the two lines we call left scope line and right scope line. But before that, first we need to start with the basic function. What is the overall? What is the basic function of the individual part of the overall product? It's not an individual part here. The basic function of the laptop. Why this laptop is required? We need to check the basic function of the laptop. Is this to display image, or is
Process input.
or to connect the gadgets, or
Process input.
to go for the other basic function? It's used for not only for it is giving the input, and also it is giving the output. Even see, I can use the laptop for multi-purpose. Like I can use it for providing the input. Even I can display the output from the laptop. I can also use this laptop for processing it, and I can get the output with the help of projector or some other thing. Even I can get the output with the help of printer, for which the laptop is also required. It is also used for input, output, even process and also output. For all these three things, it's required.
Yes.
So the basic function can be three also. So it is, but when you're going for all the three basic functions, then you need to construct a fast diagram which will be slightly complex. So what we need to do is that we need to try to limit ourselves with respect to whatever had been mentioned with respect to individual parts. So the higher order function can be communicating the message, higher order function, for which the company is not going to pay money for the particular laptop. But what is the basic function for which the laptop is required? How I am going to communicate message? That is proved by
Processing data.
Okay. So I'm going to process the data, but the customer is not buying the laptop only to process data. They want output and even for feeding the input. But for displaying the image, like how they can communicate the message by displaying the image. So
Okay.
I feel the monitor which is there, even though that is not the main part, or even though the cost of the monitor is slightly lesser when compared to other battery or memory or etc. other software or hardware. But normally the customer looks at the display, and it is like a TV or the other thing where the customer look for displaying it. Like what I feel, higher order function can be communicate message, and the basic function can be display image. So
Okay.
how the laptop is going to communicate message by displaying image?
Okay.
Can you consider like that? And again, there is no correct or no wrong in the fast diagram, but you need to ensure that you are giving the correct. That's why we need to have the expertise. That's why in a company you need to go for a very good expertise for each and everything. And that they also go for a deep dive. But they go for a deep dive and they create the correct fast diagram. So it is a basic function.
Communicate message.
This is the
I will
this is the fast diagram only with respect to LCD display or complete laptop.
is a complete laptop.
Complete
Even if you have the two basic function also you can put it here, but we need to have two critical part. Like then again, sometimes we also need to use some AND gate, OR gate. Sometimes it may be complex, but we need to ensure that we are going to cover all the functions. At the same time, we are going to avoid unwanted functions. And these functions, whatever had been put in the fast diagram, will be taken for function cost worth analysis or function resource worth analysis. Hence, the optimum function should be there in the fast diagram. Whatever is not necessary, we no need to put it. Even if we feel the company is not going to spend money or invest money for connecting component, we no need to invest uh, the money, and we no need to put those functions in the fast diagram also. So even you can put the project objectives, and you can write all time function, on time function.
Case of complete laptop, then we have to say that store data also is a function of laptop, no sir? communicate message by
Yeah.
display. How you will
But where we are going to store the data set? Like
store the data in hard drive.
yeah, but yeah, exactly, you're right. So that also should be there, but we have not considered that now. Because of that, we are not able to take that. But still, we will consider that also. Storing data will be also a project objective. So we can also put, but it's normally it's good to complete the first. First, it's good to complete the critical part. Then we need to go for a project objective. That will be good, but still, uh, it is up to the person or the company how in whatever method they can follow, they can follow. But they should ensure that they are not going to miss out any necessary function, and whatever it is not required, they don't mention it. So here, storing data is also a project objective, and ensuring safety is also a project objective. So I can put straight away, I can put ensure safety, and even meet specification is also project objective. And again, maintain position, withstanding the temperature, because withstanding heat is again the design objective. It is also a part of the project.
Ensure warranty.
It can be a all-time function like the warranty, or even
Okay.
because warranty is one time, because the company is giving you the warranty one time, like 2 years. Ensure warranty will be the one time function, because the company is not going to give you the warranty all time, because once your life period over, your warranty will also get over. So ensure warranty can be. And again, the aesthetics also can be a part of either project objective or all-time function. Sometimes the company will look, because the aesthetic should be there, appearance should be there every time. So we can put either the enhanced aesthetics or the appearance either in all-time function, or you can put even the project objective. Again, it depends on the cross-functional team how they are taking it. So if they are providing the project objective as enhanced aesthetics, then they will consider the cost with respect to the project. If they are considering the enhanced aesthetics with respect to all-time function, then they will provide the resource accordingly.
Okay.
Safety is also all-time function.
Sir, how I can display now, sir? Hello?
Safety can also be all-time function.
Which one?
Safety.
Yeah, either
Safety.
here even ensure safety can either be a project objective or it can be a all-time function. Again, accordingly, the company will allocate the resource. If it is a project objective, then accordingly the resource percentage will be allocated. If it's all-time function, again the resource percentage will be allocated accordingly. Because here it will all-time function can also be a part of the marketing, and other separate budget can also be there with respect to company to company. Uh, Accordingly, they will also allocate the resource or the cost. So it is up to them. But the major thing what we need to look is it is following the critical part, having the proper basic functions, anti-function, and the scope of project always lies from here to here. But having said that, here the key thing is that you need to ensure all the functions are being met properly. So how we are going to display the image, that is very important. How to display image. how the laptop is displaying the image.
Generating light.
Is this by transferring message? By generating light, they're also, why they're generating light? To transfer message. Why they are transferring message? To display image. Why they are displaying image? To communicate message.
Okay.
I can say how to display image by transferring, transferring the image, transfer image, and then how to transfer image by generating light.
No.
Okay.
Light, the display comes.
Okay.
Okay.
By generating
Light.
by
Okay.
light.
How to display image by generating light? Okay. How to generate light? By the power. By how we are getting the light?
Accept power.
Power.
Accept power.
Yeah, by transferring power.
Okay. So both can be, this accept and the power can be simultaneous. So what we can do is that we can put either accept power and transfer power here. It's a simultaneous function for which the company no need to allocate the money or resource, but both are wanted function only. So how I am going to generate light? By transferring a transfer power. At the same time, I am also accepting the power. When function, or it's a simultaneous function.
Something like that for simultaneous function. Generate light also you can put a simultaneous function as
Generate heat.
no, this message. What is that message? Transfer message.
When you are generating light, the message also gets transferred. But even you can put OR gate. I can display image either by AND gate, where I can display the image by both simultaneously when generating light and transferring message.
Yes.
We can use that one also. Is that okay, sir?
Generating light and transfer message can be AND gate.
Yeah. What do you feel? Is it the combination of both? Like I can able to display the image
Transfer
by
message.
generating light and also by transferring image. Can it be AND gate?
Transfer message.
Yeah, transfer message. Yeah. What I feel, it can also be AND gate, but even it is also a simultaneous function. But what I feel, this can be a
And gate.
how I'm going to, why I need to transfer power to generate light and to transfer image. So this can also be AND gate. We can close the loop like this. So how to transfer power? Even this inform customer can be the all-time function. Because you need to inform the customer. And you need to ensure that you are covering all the functions, whatever you are writing there in the random function. And whatever is not required, you can put it in dotted, and you need to close the loop. And sometimes support component is may not be the function which is required for which the company is going to pay money. Those things you can put in the green or red. See, the battery, with respect to battery point of view, which is storing energy, all these are the project objective. Whatever the transfer energy, it should be a project objective because it is related to the technical aspects, like mostly of it comes under the project objective. Because when you're taking the laptop, the customer is not going to pay the laptop for the energy or other aspects, but what is the function, basic function, random function, that you can do it. But you can also look in another way how, like, you can also look on the way how you are going to integrate the battery along with the product. If the integration is providing the meaning, then you can connect that to critical part, or you can put it in project again. See, we have different pros. Generate output is there, display. See, these three are there. Display input, support process, and generate output. All these three are required for displaying image. Okay. So what I feel is that all these three should be a simultaneous function. When they are displaying image, they are also going to display input. They are going to support the process, and they are going to generate input output. Or it can also be the combination of all three. Instead, you can either put either in supporting function, or you can put in AND gate. I'm going to display the image by displaying input and supporting the process and generating output. How am I going to do all these things? By generating light and by transferring the message. I need to get the display of input by transferring message. I'm going to support the process by transferring the message. I'm also going to get content output by transferring message. So before this, what I feel, these three can be the good option. If you have any other points, you can tell Senthil and sir. Hello?
Um, yeah, okay. It's all, as you said, it's all depends how we are, what we are focusing in this VAV study, right?
Yeah.
How you will do that when function?
When is the simultaneous? Say for example here, like when I'm going to transfer power at the same time, it's a simultaneous function. When is nothing but simultaneous, where the actions will happen simultaneously. When I'm transferring power, I'm also accepting power. Even when you are displaying image, you are also displaying input, you are supporting process and generate output. All this will happen simultaneously. But since it's unfunction, uh, here when you're going for a when function, either it will happen one or two. Like you can display image either by displaying input or supporting process, or either by displaying input or support process alone. But normally, when you're displaying image, all three will occur at a time. So how you are going to display image is by the combination of all three. So it can be in that way. And say for example here, how you are going to transfer, when you're going to transfer power, why you need to transfer power? You need to transfer power to generate light and transfer message. When you're transferring power, simultaneously you are also accepting power. Or how I can transfer power by accepting power? Even that is also a correct word. But again, you need to provide resource for this or allocation. When you're providing any function in the critical part, you need to provide some resource. But there is no resource, additional resource required for accepting power. because we are already providing the resource for transferring power. So hence you can put this in it in a simultaneous function or event function.
More energy will come there.
So connecting the gadgets, can it be a part of the project objective? Or it can also be a part of, because the customer is going to pay money. If it is in the lower order function, the customer is not going to pay money, or the company is not going to invest money for that. For communicating message, the company is not going to pay money, and customer is also not uh, paying for it. But even for connecting objects or connecting gadgets, USB or whatever it is, can it be the project objective or can it be a lower function? When you are connecting the gadgets,
Connecting gadgets is all-time function, sir.
but I'm not going to connect my USB to the printer or to the scanner all time. It is required only when I need a printer or when I need to scan, or when I'm connecting the mouse also. Whenever I require only I can use it. And again, even the charger, whenever you are connecting, I'm not going to connect continuously. Even the read CD and DVD, even I'm not going to connect or use it continuously. I'm going to put the connect gadgets. So how I'm going to transfer power and how I'm going to accept. So here,
By storing energy,
by storing energy, I'm going to transfer power or converting energy, store energy.
Converting energy may convert energy.
it is electrical energy to electrical energy only, no?
Yeah, so here it converts energy. So even the convert energy should also be here. When you're going for a battery,
Means
that's why
DC,
the micro level is still much more better.
AC to DC you are talking?
Yes, sir, you're right. So normally, the laptop like it is going to get used when the power is on. Like either it can be the power coming from the direct current, like directly from the electricity, or from when you're putting the switch, or when you're oning the laptop, the power gets transferred. So sometimes even you can look in another way, that uh, transfer power, the customer or the company is no need to spend money for transferring power, because when you're running the laptop, I'm just pressing it on and the power gets transferred immediately by generating light and by transferring message. So but what I feel, even the transfer power, the company is not going to spend any money.
Arjun ji,
Yes, sir.
so my time is up. So I will be on mute and keep watching. You carry on, and I'll
Okay.
also take.
Okay, sure. And parallelly, I will also create the fast diagram and send it to you, sir.
Right, sir. Please continue. I
Yeah.
will be on mute and keep watching it. Huh?
Yeah, sure, no problem, no problem.
So when your call will end?
My call will end by 4:45.
Okay, sir, no problem. Meanwhile, we will try to create and we will show to you.
Or if you can disconnect and come on by 4:45.
Yeah, that is also good. Yeah, that is also good. Yeah.
Then is it okay?
Oh, okay, it's okay. Okay for me.
So then we will disconnect and come by 4:45, sir.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So Sindhil, so you can give your input now.
Okay.
So because transfer power, like when I'm switching on the laptop, automatically the light gets generated, and when the lights get generated, I'm also displaying the image immediately. So here for transferring power, company no need to pay any money. Even accept cover can be unwanted function. What I feel is no need to, company is not going to pay money for that. Even for
Yes.
transferring power, it's a lower order function. So we can put this in lower order
If
function.
you take it, the laptop as a whole, the basic function should be processing the data, because uh, what is this? CPU is
Because
the heart of the computer, right?
okay. So can we do one thing? Can we write the other this one also, so that we will try to
Yeah, that is better.
feel better.
Uh,
Okay. So
yeah,
battery is okay, right? Battery is okay.
okay. Then the processor.
Okay, we will see one second. So we have completed these three charger, and we will go with charger now. Complete a charger also.
It's, as you said, it's a secondary part. It's not an integrated product of the laptop, right?
So it's not required. Okay.
Charger. So we can mention as processor.
But we have the keyboard we have completed.
Instead of
Well,
memory, we can mention that as
because we have the memory and hard drive where the process is happening.
hard disk and memory. Yeah, you're right.
Here is
So
processor, right?
change them as processor, so we can get some useful functions. Okay.
So the touchpad is also a part of the keyboard.
Yeah, right. It's an input device.
So label is also the one. Camera is only one function.
Okay.
Speaker we can include speaker, camera. So we have completed this one also. So next mouse also is required.
Okay.
Mouse also we'll try to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Mouse,
We'll do
speaker, camera, and processor. So now
processor.
first we'll do it.
Processor.
Yeah. So this normal procedure, this will help us to understand more functions of the individual parts, and also it will also help us
Yes.
to see. Like here, I'm going to eliminate. See, now I am understanding. See, I am also new to this particular study. So
Okay.
if you are using the expectation in your company, still see, I'm going to put. Now I'm telling for switching on the laptop, the company is not going to spend money, or the customer is not going to spend money for this, right?
Yeah, right.
Because the power is going to come automatically.
It's an activity. It is not the
Yeah,
function.
exactly. So and again, you can put, and you can focus on other things, like while generating light, company is spending some money, while transferring message, some resource. This will help to focus, and this also help to create more ideas.
Yes. If it is incomplete, we could be able to continue with our
Exactly.
the pause diagram.
Exactly.
So for processor, the basic process is process data.
Even it is good to still look individually, like rather than complete processor. Even they can also look the hard drive memory, but it's very difficult. Uh,
Yes.
unless we are expert here, it's very
Yeah, you
difficult
are
for.
right. You are right. Yeah.
So we know as a processor, but if in case if we are highly knowledgeable about a particular product, then we
Yeah.
can create a
You can,
similar type of
yeah.
functions.
Yes.
That's why you need
Micro
to
level we can do this study.
exactly. So that's why we need to do the value engineering project with the help of all cross-functional team who is having different knowledge and expertise, and even the experience also plays a vital role here.
Yes.
We know the laptop as a general term, but we don't know too much about technical aspects.
Right.
But if you're working in any company, either you may be a fresher or experienced person, so you might know some information about the product and what is the individual functions of individual part. So it will be easy for you to create the individual fast diagram. Okay?
Exactly. Yeah.
So we'll go with the processor.
Okay. Process data.
So process is verb.
Data is a measurable noun. How much data it process depends on the RAM capacity. Basic. Then receive data, store data since we considering the memory. So receive data,
Receive data. Okay.
store data, send data,
Transfer data.
transfer data. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basic function of a process is to process data, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Another some auxiliary functions like yeah, this covers this is the main function. Okay. Next is the
It is having the memory in it. It store memory
store data. We already covered it.
and also hard drive. And again, the warranty or should also ensure warranty.
Ensure warranty. Yeah, we can write that.
It meets specification. It's also common thing. We can
Yes.
also it should also inform customer to ensure warranty. It also developing some heat, right?
Yeah. It's done hit. Yeah. Right. Meet specification. Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
That's
it will have some technical like
yes.
the
Yes.
memory RAM.
Yes. Yeah. Right. Then what is the next component?
So is there any other thing left with respect to the processor?
Processor is fine, I think.
Yes. Next we will go with
It will receive the data, it will store the data, it will process, then transfer. That is the main four functions.
so we
Then
can
the
go with yeah. Next one is
camera,
to the camera.
capture image, focus image,
And again, you should like it should have some
sorry?
capacity. I mean, it should also meet the specification.
Yeah, right. It also withstand the heat, external heat, dust.
Okay.
Scratch resistance.
Protect, like it's normally it's protect
Yeah,
product.
protect.
It's used
Protect.
to protect. It's a protect product.
Okay.
Protect product, or is it protect product is correct?
Yeah. Protect.
And again, the protect product should be all-time function. So it's not only ensuring safety, and even ensuring safety and protect product is almost same.
Yes. And also inform the customer whether it's working or not
But normally
with the display light.
display light.
Yeah, if the camera is on, it will display light is LED will glow light.
Exactly.
Inform customer or display light.
Display light.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Done with camera, I think.
Next is the speaker.
Okay.
Basic function of a speaker
Mm,
with audio, like
sound, we can consider sound, but the apt word is
to enable voice, enable not to create to create voice.
no. It's not creating any voice. It just
Voice recognition, right? Like it should recognize voice.
no. Speaker is an output device. It
Yeah,
just
it should speak.
mm, mm, speaker amplifies sound. Amplifies a verb, right?
Okay.
Amplifying.
Yes, yes.
Okay, the amplify sound.
That is the basic function.
Yes, amplify sound. Controlled sound. Volume increase or decrease.
Okay, so it is like resolution basically.
Yeah, control.
So it's basically resolution, like what we have for LCD. Control resolution or control volumes, or like a sound control features. Control feature can be a part of feature indicates the volume increase, decrease, or some the
control in
other
control intensity or something like yeah, control sound or resolution. Control intensity.
intensity. Okay.
Then withstand environment like dust. environment in common.
Mhm.
Then what the speaker do? Receives data
The
from the
speaker.
receive data, then only it amplify the sound.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. I think it's fine.
It's good.
Do you have any more?
Not coming to my mind.
Speaker. See data, amplify the sound. We can control the volume with this. Yeah, I think we are done. And
That's it, right?
also we can mention as inform to the customer.
But
That
normally speaker.
don't have any yes.
Yeah.
Maybe sound
Exactly.
is the itself is an
But
information to the customer.
that will be a part of the display screen.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
No. If the speaker is working, we can check with the sound.
Mm-hmm.
So inform customer is not required here, right?
Exactly.
Okay. What is the next one? I think we done with the
Yeah.
components. Wire mouse.
Yeah. Normally we can go for ideal generation where we can also eliminate the complete mouse itself because the touch pad we have
Yeah. Okay.
even is not required again. So
Yes.
this will create some innovation for creating new ideas also.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Most of the laptop company will not provide mouse with the laptop. We need to purchase separately.
Mm.
Only the laptop and charger we get it. So instead of mouse, shall we go with the charger?
Yeah, we go to charger. Yeah, charger is also good. Yeah, charger mostly of charging the battery for which the power and mostly dealing with
Yes.
the power.
Yes.
Okay, but I think we also have a charger. I think charger also is separate. The charger is there. Yeah, we also
Okay.
go with charger and battery both.
Okay. Charge. Mm,
To charge the battery, it
but
means
battery is not a
it will
measurable.
transfer the power. Charger is to transfer the power
Transfer power, right? Right.
or
Transfer
charge the
power.
battery. It will charge the battery or by
But
transferring power.
battery is transfer power is right because battery is not
Yeah, and how I'm going to transfer power by applying the power.
transfer. Receive power.
Yeah, transfer your exactly. Applying receive power exactly. Receive power. Or I'm going to receive the power from electricity, wherein the energy gets converted or connecting the circuit or connecting the electricity.
Yeah, yeah, right.
But
Then transfer
even
power.
charger also inform the customer what is the capacity.
Yeah, yeah. Inform customer. It's a display light, right?
If you have any
Withstand heat.
exactly it will send heat.
Withstand heat. Withstand the impact as well.
Right in sense or ensure safety rather than the.
Ensure safety. Yeah, right, right.
So when he will be joining, like I will send this to Nandakumar also.
Okay, okay. I will explain to him what we did.
Yeah.
He said he will able to join in the afternoon. I called to him by 1:45 and asked him to join by 2:15.
Okay.
He said there is a doctor's appointment like that. I don't know what happened after that.
It's an lead.
Ensure his safety.
Okay.
Any fitment need to fit with the laptop,
Charger.
right?
So when I'm charging that one, I'm ensuring the location and other meter specification. It's all common thing. It's all common thing.
Common thing, yes, yeah.
Yeah. Because the specification also very important.
Yes. Meet specification.
And you can also look into
Label.
the
Label.
yeah, a
Label.
label will inform the customer.
Inform customer, okay.
It is a label.
Display light is required.
Pardon?
Display light. LED displays there in the charger.
No, the charger will not display light, right?
No, in the charging unit there is an red color LED, right? Red or green something.
There will be light, yes, exactly. Generate light, yes. Yeah, then it will have some different. Sometimes it will have blue.
Yeah, right. Display light.
But that light is coming in the okay. That is coming in the inside the laptop, right? Not in the charger.
No, in charger we have a light.
Okay, when I'm
In
charging.
laptop as well.
Okay.
That is
But
to denote
when I'm
the
charging it,
charging.
see when I'm charging it, I'm going to get the light.
Okay.
Either it's a red, this one, orange color or a white color. I'm going to get it from the laptop.
Laptop, but in the charging device as well, you having a small LED.
Okay. So generate light.
Okay. No, display light only.
Okay, displaying light exactly. Okay, because of that light only the laptop light also glowing. Yeah, okay. Next, what we can do, we can go for one more. The last one, that wire mouse. Or the mouse. So yeah. Why we basically need the mouse is that to
Similar to keyboard.
pardon?
It is similar to keyboard.
But it is not completely like keyboard because in keyboard we also have the keys.
Yes, yeah, right. But in
But,
keyboard
but
also
it is used for moving the object, moving the cursor, or to move to make where we need to write or where we need to what we need to get what we need to go action what is required. Everything can be controlled with the help of a mouse. So it is basically to move the cursor and
control pointer.
uh, it also control movement.
Yeah, control movement. Okay.
It also generate movement.
Yes.
And the user is applying the force in his hand to the cursor, and while they applying force, they also transferring the force. While they're transferring force, they're getting the movement, is generating movement. Well, they also generating movement. They also displaying means they also controlling movement. Here the friction also takes place.
Yes.
Create from withstand means create friction. Okay, by friction, yes, when there is a friction between the finger and then the mouse, there is the transfer of force takes place. And it should also minimize corrosion. Like say for example, there are some parts like the keyboard. It should also minimize the corrosion, right? Which time it should also minimize corrosion because if the keyboard is getting corroded,
It's
even
plastic parts, it's not metal parts, right?
no, like some parts are like the keyboard is like sometimes aluminum also possible nowadays.
Yeah, if it is aluminum, there is, but aluminum is also not, it won't corrode that much. It's not,
But anyway, the corrosion should also be a part of that or coating. Sometimes you have a coating.
yeah, the protection layer will be there, yeah, right.
Or resist environment is the good one. Resist
Yeah,
environment or
resist environment is the right word, whatever maybe.
but sometimes if they are providing some coating or something like it should also ensure the corrosion, reduce
Coating,
corrosion.
painting, even painting,
Yeah,
even it is
even
plastic, we paint, yeah.
exactly. So what can be the other? Nowadays is the mouse is completely with the plastic. It will also withstand the temperature,
Yes,
but the temperature is not the main criteria. The load, basically, it should withstand the load.
it's the impact, yeah, right.
And load or support weight.
Okay,
Is sufficient.
yeah. Now the basic function of the laptop is to process data.
Process data.
Yeah, the basic function is process data for the laptop.
But what about input or output?
Those may be a the primary process of the laptop is primary function of the laptop is to process the data. You can display the image even without the monitor,
Okay.
right?
But yeah, you can go to project and you can project the help of that.
Yeah, right. You're right. So display image is not the primary. I mean, not the basic function. Maybe a secondary function.
Okay. How to process data?
By received. No. How
No,
to
you
process?
can process the data. See, what I feel the basic function is to display image. How you can display image by displaying input, by supporting the process and generating output. This is what I
Okay.
feel. These three should be the basic function. Because the
Okay.
laptop is to display input, to support process, and also to generate output. What do you feel?
Yeah, right. Input process, but instead of support process, make it as process data. It is not supporting making no for display LCD display. It is process support process,
Okay.
but for as a laptop,
Okay.
the basic functions are display input, process data, generate output. No, it receives input is the right thing. Display input for LCD display is fine. Here we need to make it as receive input.
Receiving input is a basic function.
Yeah, processing that input, then displaying output.
receive input, process data, and generate output.
Display output. How we display output? It will generate and display like that.
Now I have one more idea. So when you are doing the input, out process, and output, I'm also ensuring that the image gets displayed. So it can be a simultaneous function.
Yeah, right.
So all this can be the basic function.
Yes.
Basic function to receive input, to process data, and also to display output.
Yeah, right.
And I am going to carry out the basic function simultaneously by displaying the image, right? It can be a when function, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah. Display output means it may be anything, either
it can be
image
when.
or audio or
Okay,
video.
so it can be unwanted function also. Like it's
Yeah, right.
not required. Okay,
Yeah.
so how I'm going to get a received input or process data by displaying output? This is by the help of the uh,
Uh, Receive input through
generating light
how we receive input.
by transferring message at the same time,
Answering.
message and generating light. Yes, and again the transfer power and all, it can be a lower order function. So
Yeah,
even how why I need to transfer the power for getting the light to get generated,
yeah,
and
right.
again why I need to generate light, uh, or why, because you can also put when I'm receiving the why how I can receive the input by help
With
of
the
some processor.
keyboard or a mouse, we input.
Yeah, in how the input is coming to the monitor or the laptop, it is coming from the keyboard or the
Keyboard.
memory
Yeah,
or
right.
the processor. So we need to look at the keyboard and processor.
Go for the keyboard. Keyboard.
Okay.
Yeah, enable input.
See, I am going to get processing the data, receiving data, and storing data. So can you put the data also into that? Like how I'm going to get?
Okay. For process data, it need to receive data. It need to store data. Okay, like that.
Yeah. So
Mm.
receive data. How it need to store? First, it need when the power is on,
Mm.
transfers the data.
I think it will be very complicated if we have the three basic functions.
Exactly. That's why I need to.
Then we can move that receive input and display output as a critical path function.
Pardon?
Instead of keeping receive input and display output as basic functions,
Yeah.
shall we move it as two critical path functions? I mean the secondary functions.
So the the basic function of the laptop is to display output.
No. The process data, that is the basic function.
Okay.
Display output and receive input will be the critical path function.
It means here the
Okay.
secondary function. Secondary function.
Okay. Wait. Here I think I got it.
No, I'm also giving you one second.
Display output is the higher order function.
I'm giving you the control. Maybe
Okay.
okay. Yeah, I'm giving you the control.
Clicks to start moves. Okay, I got the control. Just according to me, the display output is the higher order function. Okay, receive input is the
Sorry.
next one.
No, you are going to process the data by storing data, receiving data.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah. So this receive output is our low level function. Why we need to receive input? So that we can fragment our fast. Okay.
No, but transferring power is a lower order function because the customer is like normally when you're on the power, the power gets transferred. So the lower order function should be
No. Yeah, actually, yeah, you are right. But if you consider the keyboard as your for the fast diagram, now we are as a whole laptop we considering. So output is the higher order function, input is the low level function, lower order function. The processing data is the basic function. How it get processed?
Okay.
Maybe the
So
critical part.
in receive input can be unwanted function. So the functions can be receive power because that is the higher lower function. Because when you are putting the power only, without power you cannot get.
Yeah. Receive input is the lower order function.
Okay.
Receive
No.
energy is the so power or something, it will be our function.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How the data is processed? Okay, first we will write down things.
So I'm going to receive the input. Why I need to receive input to store data? Why to transfer? Why to store data? To transfer data? Why to at the time of transferring data? I'm also generating energy.
Yes. And why we need to transfer data to process data? Why we need to process data to display the output?
Okay.
Yeah. So this is empty column.
See, I will also tell in another way. Like even see this generate energy. See, I am receiving the power. I can also tell in another way. I am receiving the power from when I'm owning it. When at the time of after receiving power, the battery is like the function of battery comes here. It stores energy. Then
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
wait,
Okay.
you can generate the energy. When you are generating energy, what you can do? You are also going to then you can put all the data together, transfer data, store data, all
Yeah.
this can
Okay.
be.
In that,
Yeah, see what I feel, all these three can be there, like input, output, and process can be the basic function. Okay,
okay.
so I'm going to receive the power, and then I'm going to store the energy with the help of the battery.
Battery. Okay. Okay. In that way, you coming. Okay. That is
Yeah,
also the one of the way. Yeah.
maybe we can also look into that aspect, like transfer energy,
Yeah.
convert
Yeah.
energy, connecting the circuit.
Yeah.
Even the circuit gets there are a lot of things are there. Yeah,
Yeah.
the circuit gets connected. So what I
Yeah.
feel,
Yeah.
just I'm
Receive power.
one second.
Okay.
I'll
We
just
need to
type.
start from that. Yeah. Receive power is our load function, right?
Okay, and
Yeah.
then why I need to receive power
To
to store
store the
energy to store
energy.
energy.
Yeah. Right. 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 Right.
I'm going to connect the circuit I'm going to connect the circuit, the electric circuit. Okay,
Yeah. Excellent. Actually, that is the right way. We need to cover all the components. Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
And then I am going to store energy with the help of the battery.
Yeah. Right.
And then why I need to store energy?
Transfer energy to the circuit.
No,
Transfer energy.
no. Why I need to store energy? This is how to store energy by connecting circuit. Why to store energy? Why I need to store the energy? For why
Another why we need to connect to transfer energy. Why we need
or
to
transfer
to uh,
transfer
transfer
energy or transfer data? Direct you can go.
energy here. Here it is energy.
Okay, transfer energy. Why I need to transfer energy?
Uh, mm, to enable the processor to energize the processor.
So I need
Energize
to
the processor.
but you need to ensure
Yeah,
that
energy.
all huh?
Yeah, the energy will go to the processor. So
Okay,
the processor get energized.
okay.
So we can mark it as energized processor. Maybe a different technical
No,
term may be
no.
there.
Maybe you can also put this a process data here itself. I can transfer
Okay, yeah,
energy
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, directly we can make it as process data. Yeah, right.
because
Yeah, right, right.
why I need to transfer energy to process
To
data
process,
and also
right.
to transfer uh, even
To
here the
process
and
data is fine.
process data and even the input and output also takes place with the help of transferring the energy, right?
Okay, before processing data, we need to receive the data, right? So, there may be some simultaneous functions. Receive data, process data. So those first we need to receive, then we need to process. We need energy to receive the data as well as
What
process.
about generating light? Light
That
generation
is not
is
required. That is not required, right?
okay. So
Yeah.
now you understood, right? It's unwanted function. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
eliminate it.
Yes, 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 right.
Then
So
even transfer energy is
to
also a
receive data and then process data.
receive data.
Yeah, and as well process data.
Okay.
And you can make it as a
You know how to process data by receiving data, by
yeah,
transferring the energy,
yes.
by storing the
Store
energy
and
by counting circuit. This is a good one.
yeah,
But
yeah, it's really
what about input and output? So I am going to communicate message like display output is nothing but the higher order function.
yeah, right.
Communicate message.
Yeah, right. Both are same. So receiving data here we have the input devices like keyboard, mouse. I think we covered everything.
So
USB.
even the higher order function, okay, it is like display input. Okay, when you're processing the data or when you are receiving data, you are also giving input. It can be a simultaneous
Yeah,
function.
yeah, yeah. Receive input in the form of receive data in the form of input devices, like
Okay,
go
display
to the
input.
keyboard and go to the keyboard functions.
Okay.
Keyboard.
Mhm.
Okay. It enable input. How we receive input? By enable input, apply force, transfer force, generate movement. Everything will come to comes here. In the
For
receive.
this the company is not going to spend money. This all lower order function. So even
Right.
even you can have one more lower order function. So I can have one more lower order function called apply force,
Yeah. Okay.
for which the money there is no extra money required. Apply force,
Yeah. Right.
transfer force. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Then again I can apply force and then transfer force and then granting the circuit. It will be like this,
Yeah. Right.
and then it will be like this. And apart from that, is there anything else? Like I am also input. This is the input. I'm going to receive the data when I'm displaying input. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, input.
Yeah. Receiving data, that time we need to display the input as well. That is simultaneous, right?
Both can be simultaneous. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Now we have some meaningful fast diagram, right?
Yeah. So this is how you need to create the fast diagram. And
Yeah.
if any unwanted functions are there, you can eliminate it. So for displaying output, the company is not going to pay any money, spend money. So process data is the basic function of the laptop. How to process data? By receiving data and also by displaying input. Even it can be as all function also. What you feel, or it can be even function.
No, those I think both are simultaneous. If you receive data, same time the monitor need to display what input we are receiving, right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So this is the
Even
fast
though
diagram.
is a very familiar product for us.
Yeah.
So
So
much of
like see, like
yeah.
this is a new product completely.
Yeah. It's a really interesting. This
Even I selected this product for the first time because I also want to try.
Okay, it's really interesting.
It is not that the trainers like see. I always train the people in different way by taking new examples, not the old one. Like I want to also try. I also want to learn from you. So that's why I've taken the laptop as a good example. See,
Even it,
you have experienced myself like. If I am more experienced in this particular fast diagram, I would have given the answer straight away to you. But I am also doing it along with you.
that really helps us. Yeah. I think Gobal sir came.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
Hi sir, good evening.
Good evening.
sir, we created a fast diagram. So the thing what we analyzed is that the higher order function is to display the output. How to display output by processing the data. How to process data by receiving data, and also at the same time the input gets displayed. How to receive data by transferring energy because battery is there, and storing energy. How to store energy by connecting circuit and by receiving power. So the also apply the person is going to apply force to transfer force by connecting the circuit. They're going to store the energy, transfer the energy, and receive data. They're going to process the data. So here the generate light, generate heat are all unwanted function which are like even generate light can also be a part of when the transfer energy takes place. Even the generate light will be there. Simple.
Yeah, generate energy is a wanted function, sir. Generate light.
Yeah, it is a water function, but it will take simultaneously when the energy is getting transferred, the light also getting generated.
Yeah, okay. We left that. Yeah, we need to include that.
Yeah, and other all-time functions enhance aesthetics and inform customer, and one-time function includes ensures warranty. Project objectives are ensure safety, meet specification, maintain position, stand temperature, and connecting the gadgets. So we also created the functions for the battery, processor, camera, and also the charger. So what we have done for the battery is that the basic function is to store energy. It also convert energy. It also transfer energy. It withstand. It needs to withstand the heat. It will also ensure warranty, ensure safety, inform customer, and it should also meet the specification. Similarly, you should also maintain. On the other hand, we have a processor which consists of RAM and then the memory, basically the drive, which will process data, receive data, and also store data, and it also transfer the data. So it will also withstand heat, to ensure warranty, to safety, and the meet specification. We have the camera which will capture image, focus image. It will also protect the product. It will also display light.
When you, sir,
And again,
when you consider processor, it is including the RAM, no?
yes, sir, yes, you are right. RAM, yes, RAM and memory, yes. And when you're taking the speaker, it will amplify sound, it will control and intensity. It will also withstand environment. And again, accordingly, we also created some charger. It will transfer power, receive power, and the mouse is to control movement. It's the basic function. The other functions are generate movement, apply force, etc. So with this, we went with fast diagram where we found this is more optimized one. Still, we can also come up with modified fast diagram also, but at this point of time, we found this is most opt. And again, there is no rule that the fast diagram, whatever uh, is been created, is wrong. There is nobody can say that it is wrong, but the fast diagram should follow the logic, how logic and why logic. You should also follow the when logic if required, and you should follow the other requirements. And accordingly, you should also look at allocating the resource.
Sir,
Even yes, sir.
where is the input with respect to that speaker and all in fast diagram?
Exactly. That's what I also manage. So what we need to do is that we need to include those as a all-time function because it should amplify. So even in all-time function, like it's a camera, it's a project objective here. So it should be the capture image and focus image for which individually the company no need to put and allocate resource. Instead that they can put either capture image and they can put it in all-time function, and even they
Sir, I
can.
have a question. Sir, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
This camera, speaker and all are accessory. It is not necessary for the laptop to function.
Exactly.
Processor is must, battery is must, keyboard
Yeah.
is must.
Mhm.
So those are all components, and this what is that called? Speaker and camera are accessory, without which also it will function.
Exactly.
So in that case, how to consider this?
You're right. For the diagram, it is not required.
That's what I'm saying. So you can scale up or scale down the laptop features by adding this camera, speaker, or whatever it is. But
Yeah, right.
if you are only doing for laptop, probably we need not consider all these things.
Yes, but what we need to do is that we are doing the micro level individual, like for example, uh, camera is a specific feature. and then the charger is specific this one, and even the mouse is thing, because these are the accessories. Even though these are accessories, we also consider at the micro level. Instead of looking at the laptop itself, like even the camera comes as a part of laptop in the top. So considering all this, um, what you said is correct, sir. But it is up to the company or the people whether they want to do it in the micro level or they want to do it in the macro level.
So when we are defining the scope of the VAVE project, that time, if these features are available in the laptop, then it is considered. If features are not available, then it is not considered. Right?
Exactly, and the company is also allocating the resource.
Yeah, we can consider that, sir.
Exactly,
Right.
and
So now in our project, we considered this. These are all the things already available on the laptop. That is why we have defined the function now.
exactly.
So now how to accommodate all those speaker and camera related function in the FOSS diagram?
Okay, so you can put those things in all time function, because the speaker should be all time. Like it is not at one time. It should be all time one, because it should function every time whenever it is required. So it should be all time function. And with respect to the speaker and camera, both are like that. Both should be comes under the all time function. So here, and again, you don't need to put all the functions whatever you written here. But instead, what you can tell is that you can tell only the basic function. So the company is going to capture image, for which the company is going to allocate resource. So capture image should be the all-time function, and also amplifying sound should be the all-time function. So only these two functions is sufficient rather than putting all the functions, because you're not going to allocate resource for all the functions. So what I can do is that I can put amplify sound.
Sir, if I have to amplify sound, then I have to invest on the speaker. If I have to capture image, then I have to develop the camera.
Yeah, that's right. Like you need to give the resource or percentage of allocation.
No, as you said, now the company is not going to invest. You said that statement. So if I need to capture the moment through camera, then I have to develop the camera. I need to invest.
Yes, sir. You need to invest and you need to provide the resource also for that. But it is up to the scope, like whether it is in our scope or not. So here, since you asked for the speaker and also for the camera, we need to consider the resource for developing the sound and also for developing the image, for which the basic function should be taken in all time function. It's not necessary you need to take all the other functions, because even though it is also a part of function, it's not the company is not going to spend money individually for focusing the image, because they are going to find the ultimate aim. What is the aim of the camera, or what is the objective of the speaker, is to amplify sound, and when you are amplifying sound, you are automatically controlling the intensity. And when you are focusing, when you are capturing the image, you are automatically you are also focusing the image. So for which the company no need to invest. So what you need to do here is that you need to tell specific function for which the company is allocating the resource. So here the all-time function should be amplify sound and capture image.
See, when we discuss these connect gadgets, which we have put in the project objective,
Okay.
You are making a remark that it is not an all-time function. Whenever we are going to connect the gadgets, that time only the function comes into play.
Exactly.
So the same is the case. Whenever I am going to capture the image, or when there is a need for capturing the image, then only the camera comes into operation. Otherwise, the camera is blind.
You are right, sir. And this again, it is decided by the cross-functional team. So whether they want to make this as a project objective, if it is a project objective, then the focus will be more towards that. Then if it is all-time function, even the focus will be there, but the resource allocation will be slightly lesser. And if you're connecting the gadgets in the case of project objective, the focus of the cross-functional team of the team members in the company will be much more higher. And even you can put this USB board in all-time function to connect the gadgets. But again, the resource allocation or percentage of the cost for the particular connect gadgets will not be a part of the project team, but in turn it will go to the supporting. It will be supportive function. Like it's not only the supportive function, it will be all-time function, wherein the resource allocation will be much more lesser. So the company will spend lesser money for capturing image, amplifying sound, but even they will not invest money to inform customers sometimes. Enhance aesthetics to some extent they will invest, but it is up to the team whether they want to put it in project objective where they need to give more focus, or they want to give or more allocation of the resource, or they want to put it in all-time function. It is up to the cross-functional team.
So that is why you said that there is no right or wrong with
Exactly, sir.
cost diagram.
Exactly.
Okay, so it is always debatable.
Yes, sir, you're right. It's an open debate again.
Also here we don't have any objective for our this study. This is a practice. So we have maybe a lot of unanswerable questions. Since we don't have any objective for the study, we don't know the project objectives. We actually mention few things, but the right project objectives may be different. It should focus on the VAV study. Like if the product cost is 40,000, our project objective may be 35,000. So that we can focus on the ideas how to reduce 5,000 rupees. Suppose our project objective is to include the camera and speaker as well. Then without increasing the cost, then our focus may be.
Yes, what I said is, see, nowadays the mobiles are being sold on the name of how much pixels of camera is fitted there rather than their basic function.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So even though the basic function of the mobile is good, but the mobile is being rejected because it is having the low pixels camera. So people don't prefer it.
Yeah, right. So
what is important to the product, it's always debatable with respect to the consumer point of view.
Exactly. So that's why I say you need to have a good rapport and good coordination with the cross-functional team. So all the team members in the department, cross-functional department should agree for this. So accordingly, you need to have a complete cooperation with all the team members. Then only it will not be debatable.
Okay.